Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, I guess not much changed since the last update. We're still hovering around the 88K mark. We're still moving down in three waves, so there's nothing really bearish going on. I assume the uptrend is still alive, but the question is, of course, how deep is the pullback going to be in the overall uptrend? A few things I want to talk about. Let me shift this here to the right, this next upside target area. Because the potential for one more high is still there in this wave degree that we have been tracking. 1 second. It's just not, it's become a little less likely, right? So the first question is, are we still in this direct move to the upside that started down here with wave 2, circle 2, on the 4th of November? Are we still in this uptrend? And I would argue at the moment there's at least nothing that would confirm to me we're not. So yeah, it's getting a bit choppy up there, but it's not unusual that this happens sort of towards the end of it, of that rally. We're still holding above the trend line, the green trend line, which has few touch points, and we're actually testing it right now, and we are still holding above the red horizontal structural support line, which is the swing low from Tuesday at the 85K level, which might be tested. So overall, this very much looks like some kind of a fourth wave up there. The question is just, okay, what kind of fourth wave is it? What kind of fourth wave? Which wave degree is it? And I don't really have the answer right now. We're at a critical juncture at the moment. The pullback is clearly still unfolding. I mean, Bitcoin is still caught in some kind of a messy wave 4 business. Yeah. I'm going to zoom in a minute, but I wanted to share with you just, we're still in this direct uptrend. I mean, I can't confirm yet that this entire move up has finished, even though it of course can be. As I said in the last video, there is one scenario that I could apply here that I could without a problem say, the top is in. And I'm not talking about the bull market top. I'm talking about the top in circle 3. So that circle 4 can start with support. Oh, there it is. With support between, here, 81,500 and 74,818. That's the next support level I'm watching. Actually, I'm going to remove that 23.6 fib level there again. We don't need it. So this would be reasonable to assume, but that wave 4 isn't large enough yet for me to confirm this has actually started. But I would expect, and I would assume this wave 4 starts soon, either now or after one more high. And what we've been exploring in the last couple of days was the possibility for one more high on the micro level, which is not needed, but would be a nice bonus, because the price already reached that next target area between 92 and 95K, but one more high would just be ideal. Okay, it was ideal, but now this is getting quite messy here. So the bulls and bears are clearly fighting, but this is pretty high consolidation. It just couldn't form that fifth wave up, right? So it just, talking about the rally that we had here from the Tuesday low, we have only 3 waves up. It just couldn't form that one more high. So that's why I said in the last update that blue count, I'm talking just about the micro here. The blue micro where we said, okay, with a small fourth finished here, still watching for the fifth. 1, 2, I mean, what is this? Is this 3, 4? It's a bit deep for that, but it could still do it, as long as we don't break below that Wednesday low at 86,200, that blue micro count is possible. But it's, as I said in the last video, the least likely one actually from these 3. There is one which is highlighted here in yellow, which would allow for the interpretation that this fourth is here. So this just shows it in yellow. And in this scenario, we have an A wave down, a B wave up, and we're moving down in wave C and could then recover from somewhere. But I have no clear low in place yet. For this scenario, 85K might be tested, the red line. I don't really have an invalidation point there. It's clearly still in a local downtrend. And then there's the green count, which allows for a top already. So that's circle wave 3 already topped. Yeah. And then we are in circle wave 4. So I think we just need possibly the next few days to get the decision there. Again, whatever I have, I'm still looking for higher. At the moment, this is still very high consolidation. And the move up did not end with a 5-wave move. I mean, again, there's a way to call it complete in green. So yeah, all I can say at the moment, pay attention to the trend line. I mean, certainly a sustained break below the trend line would indicate some weakness, but it would not invalidate the idea of one more high. It's all about, do we get one more high in circle 3? I mean, if not, it's not dramatic. Then, I guess a lot of people are waiting for a pullback, right? Then we are likely in circle 4. But once we get confirmation we are in circle 4, I mean, the pullback might be quite sharp. I explained that yesterday, that, I don't want to hear anybody complain if that pullback in circle 4 is sharp. We have to see how it develops. But I think the support levels are clear. So I haven't got any other Fibonacci support. I mean, this is it. This is the next risk area, right? That's why it's on the chart. It's between 74,818 and 81,500, which means you have to consider that this is going to be tested. Yeah. But of course, as long as we have some structural support in place, especially the trend line and the red support levels, we could still get one more high. At the moment, that pullback isn't deep enough for me to say, okay, it's not part anymore of that direct move up. So I think we just need a little bit more clarity, but I can tell you that this is still caught in corrective structures without any confirmation that a low is in place. So I need a 1-2 setup to the upside or some kind of an impulsive breakout, especially above 91,960 to suggest that the next move up is unfolding. So that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.